guys, welcome to another episode of the Wellness Talk here on the Wellness Hub. My name is Princess Apinasafua, and today we are going to talk about one of the major causes of death in female around the world. It is a global issue, and I'm here to give you all the information that you would have to know about it. We are talking about cervical cancer. But before then, I would like to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do well to do so and turn on the notification button so that you'll be the first to know when I upload a video. Now, before we delve into cervical cancer, let's take a look at the general overview of the cervix, particularly in the female reproductive system. So taking a look at the female reproductive system, you could see that the cervix is right in between the uterus and the vagina. Now here are the fallopian tubes, here are the ovaries, and so when a female releases an ovary and have sex, the sperm will have to travel through the vaginal canal. That also means the cervix will have to be open for the sperm to travel. So it means if there is anything wrong with the cervix, any alteration at all in the cervix, the structure of the cervix, there is going to be fertility issue. That also means that vaginal delivery is actually going to be impossible for the woman, because the cervix will actually have to be dilated before the baby could come out. And so, of course, cervical cancer brings about infertility and, of course, other complications as well. Welcome back from the overview. Now let's start from the beginning. What is cervical cancer? So cervical cancer is an abnormal growth in the cervix of the female. Now that also means that only women are prone to cervical cancer, as only women have cervix. Causes of cervical cancer is very clear. It is caused by the human papillomavirus. Now, it means when you contract or you get infected with the virus, you are prone of getting cervical cancer. Apart from human papillomavirus being the main cause of cervical cancer, there are other risk factors that exposes one to getting cervical cancer. Number one, we have being exposed to sex or being sexually active very early in your life. So we also have smoking, having multiple sexual partners, and of course, unprotected sex. And so it means that if you do these things, you are at risk of getting cervical cancer. Now let's look at the signs and symptoms of cervical cancer. We have abnormal vaginal discharges, which could be watery or bloody, but it is accompanied by foul or unpleasant smell, pain after sex, and actually bleeding after sex as well. We have painful urination, swelling in the legs, which usually is referred to as edema, and then abdominal pain. So if you experience any of these signs or these symptoms, it could actually be telling you that you have cervical cancer. Now let's talk about the prevention of cervical cancer. Since cervical cancer is sexually transmitted and caused by the HPV, we are going to practice the ABCs of sex. Now, A is abstinence. It means you are going to flee away from all sexual related activities. B is being faithful. It means that you are not going to have multiple sexual partners. Okay, you are going to be faithful to only one sexual partner. C is using condom. If you can't trust your partner, go ahead to use a condom to protect yourself from getting the virus. Now there is good news. Did you know that cervical cancer has a vaccine? Yes, we have the HPV vaccine. And so if you are sexually active, you make sure you get screened first before taking the vaccine. You get screened to determine if you have the virus or not before you get the vaccine. But if you are less than 13 years, go ahead and take your HPV vaccine, especially if you have never been sexually active. Remember that vaccination saves life. So, getting screened, getting the HPV vaccine, and actually following the preventive measures is going to protect you from getting cervical cancer. I hope you practice all these preventive measures and save yourself and probably the world from getting another case of cervical cancer. Remember, the planet needs you. Thank you very much for watching the video today. Please subscribe if you haven't, share, comment, and like the video so other people would be able to see it. And until next time, my name is Sabina Safua Persis, and this is the Wellness Talk here on the Wellness Hub. See you soon. Bye.